And we are live. Let me fuck around with the camera angle. There we go, we're live. Let me turn on the music. Apologies for being, well, I'm only a minute late, honestly. Not only for me, but for VTuber standards, that is just excellent. Let's see. What did I just take and what haven't I? Oh yeah, I moved my capital. I'm in the process of resetting my nation. What the fuck you mean, boomer? You are I mean, you're, what, 21? You're 3 years younger than me. Get off your horse. Damn it. Okay, so I've already broken my alliance with Persia. Do I have friends to beat the shit out of Persia? I do. What's Persia's tech? What's my tech? 24, 24, 25 from Lithuania, and 25 from Ethiopia. Persia's allies are Vijayanagara, who is down here, 123, and Shun, who is very far away, but we do need to beat them so that I can convert one province. I repeat, one fucking province. Oh. Probably not, though. I'll probably do is, let me buy this province off of, Manchu once I get the chance. Or I could just wait till I've mostly conquered, until my second war with Persia, because I need to start being a little more aggressive in this direction. As long as the Sunni provinces get converted, I don't care. But, Muscovy over here has not been converting them properly. Or at all. I can save these ones for later. Sadly. So, the ones I need to worry about are in Hambe, Berlin Popo, these four, and some of these coastal provinces, as well as one random one in the interior. That's annoying, but I have 100 years to do it. I also have a few to be concerned about up in here. I do need to eventually fight a war with Spain for that. Spain has not sent any Sunnis to the New World. That is good. That's a thing, by the way. That is a thing in this game. You can exile people to the subjects and stuff to the New World. It's, really fucked, actually. Anyways, yeah, I should be able to do everything with how late game EU4 stacking goes. And how much money am I making? Holy shit! Yeah, I should probably just go ahead and buy the, No, I should put off... Yeah, no, I need to buy it because I know that if I don't... Okay, yeah, I should... It's gonna cost me 8K, so I'll put that off and save the money. Let me get my armies ready. How big is my army? As big as it's gonna fucking get for this. Send this guy out this way. Age is also coming for me like an impending wave. Like, it is coming for me. It's just not, like, as there as people assume. Like, you know, people's mindsets are like, you know, you're basically... In people's heads now, you're basically dead when you hit, you know, 25. And I'm sitting here like, all right, not basically, you're basically dead once you hit 30. And I'm like, I don't view the world that way. I don't know. Because I just think there's a lot of cool stuff to do, even when you get older, and I think that, the people who think that way are the type of people who OD on some shit out in a fucking alleyway because they're trying to live young and live fast. Because those who live fast, well, they die fast. Oh, shit. I'm still waiting off this? Damn. Well, what can I do to... my absolutism. Well, I have the chance. Okay, I'm gonna need 5K. Yeah, I'll pay that. I'll seize land soon. Oh, shit. Overshot. Wait, what? Oh. Huh. Closer to... What? Huh. Wow. Holy shit. Let's give you a slightly better... Nope, that's not happening. That's a shame. Ah, fuck it. I'll split his army. Because I need to prioritize getting this. Where? Yemeni revolutionaries? Oh, well, that sucks. Because I really do not want to deal with that. Tempting, but I'll put that off. Can I afford the unrest? No. No, I cannot. But, so, boy, I'm going to be, have you ever played or, like, have you ever played Hollow Knight? Oh, cool, they actually show when it's a chatbot now. That's cool. Wait. It's about to be the time. The correct time to strike. Well, a couple more months won't end that war, I don't think. So... Oh, but you've watched the speedrun history? Oh, yeah, I tried to learn how to speedrun it. It is a really cool game to try to speedrun. Let's do this and prioritize trying to wipe them out. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I can pull some trade this way now. Okay. I wonder. Yeah. But yeah, so, Silk Song's but, this has, by the way, that is, like, just, relation to what I'm bringing up, which is, Silk Song's coming out, tomorrow. So, I've thought about it, and I've decided that if there is a game to marathon this year, it's Silk Song. People have been waiting for this game for 7 years. And I think my aesthetic and the game's aesthetic probably go a little better together, so I don't know. This is completely, like, there's no actual full logic to it besides, like, the art styles, but I think that, people are going to be more likely to like my channel or to want to raid me, etc. You know? Boom. Oh, Shun won't join. That's actually, you know what? That's a net positive, because all the crap I'm going to be wanting to take. Haditha. Make this a war for Haditha. Bring in all these guys. And that way, I take advantage of their time of weakness, and then what I'm gonna do. Now, the bare minimum is I'm taking all of the land that is of an Arabic of 11 persuasion. So the bare minimum, in my eyes, is doing that. Okay, is that all of it? No. There. That is all of the Arab lands. But that is nowhere near what I want. Let me look at the map. So they actually convert some stuff. I need to be in a position to be able to take this whenever it's getting close. So I should try for a... I don't really need to have a connection here, but I need to have one along here. So if there is a place to... Boom, it'd be like this. I don't really care about these provinces, but Delhi's likely to hop on the kill off Persia train anyways, so... Let me see here. Ooh, that's a good fort to take. And then there's a fort over here. That'll open up the south of their country. And, I don't know, take that one. Take that one. Boom. So yeah, I'm gonna be marathoning tomorrow and probably for a while. I don't know how long the marathon's gonna last. I'm gonna have to... This is gonna be a unique marathon compared to the last one, just because I have certain things I still have to upkeep. I have a meeting on Sunday, and as well as having, like, dinner plans on Thursday itself, where I have to go out to dinner. I'll try not to make it a long dinner, but, like, I have agreements that I have to upkeep, and that's important. Yeah. Very important, very good, huge. Okay. Seriously, Muscovy, why aren't you converting things? Do you have... No. And you have religious ideas. I don't... They must be like... Let me check if they trade companied. Caspian Charter. They have not trade companied any of this either. That's fucking weird. Yeah, no, it probably will. In fact, it'll be a lot of fun to get into it early. If, like, honestly, dude, if you want to, like, keep track of each other, if you end up, thinking about running it, because, like, I'm probably going to, try speedrunning it if I'm in early like that, you know? Might as well. It's one of those things of, well, why not? Go ahead and just do it. Okay. Okay. Go and do that. Turn this guy around here. Go and take here. How many cannons does it take to... Oh, wow, I'm getting the full siege buff. I actually am going to be getting this eventually, though. +3 artillery levels against forts. That's good. Ooh, I need to dev my capital. There we go. And capital is devved. I would like high discipline, but that's going to be a while. Powerful subjects is cool. Not happening anytime soon. Great leader. I have no control over that. And I could take the birthplace of colonialism, but I think that's about it, sadly. I guess maybe take global trade from Genoa, but kind of feels like it's pushing it. Anyways, we are going to take a short break because I have to run to the restroom. So I will be back after this short break. Yeah. Okay, I am back. Let me move the game, back to the game. Sorry it took so long. And on my way back, I went ahead and got myself a cup of game or subs, or a mug of it. Hashtag not sponsored. Yeah, let me get this up. I'm going to have to, so I'm going to take a moment to stir that a bit more. But I figure it'd be silly to not go ahead and... so let me close that. I was being a good Samaritan on the EU5 Reddit while I was on the toilet. You know, just like, somebody's worried about their specs, and they should be. I mean, it's not like... Because, EU4 is a CPU-heavy game, so I figure EU5 will be, too. And the biggest issue with their CPU is, especially if they're, I don't know how many cores current Paradox games use, but I know that EU4 uses only 4 of them. So you actually get a lot... You really want a higher... what you really want is a higher output CPU. Normally. You know? So that's a problem. Caffeine. Okay. Oh, suddenly I have... Oh, right. Jackass. Okay. Well. Andalusia, probably. Boom. Okay. Yeah, it's still very affordable. Wonderful. Merchant. Oh, hell no. Yeah, I'll pay the iron price. Oh, shit. Well, that's gonna take out some of what I want to do. For now. Something like that would probably be for the best. I don't even know how I would go about truce cycling in a situation like this. It's like, I need to attack Delhi to get control of this, and I guess control of these, so yeah, I guess that'd be the route. But who would I get to join me against Delhi? And now they're all friendly to me, too, is the worst part. I'm gonna improve relations with Shun. I only need one province from them, so if I can torture them for now. And I might eventually need more than one. Either way, I can use them against Delhi and probably Bukhara, considering I think they're at... Oh. They're allied to Gujarat. Okay. Neat. Oh. Anyways, let's see what we can actually do. I wonder if my most said word is anyways. It's an interesting question. Yeah, this one's not going to be able to have, besides... Oh, I probably already did it. Yeah, I did. Okay. I'll go ahead and do a trade steering outpost here. Good. Geez, they don't actually have many provinces that are like in. See, but it'll be fine. I can do that. Good. Good. The riches of the East. Honestly, no. You go nap now. Okay. What the fuck does booba even mean? Anyways, peace out, man. Take care. I'll see you tonight. Okay. Boom. Let's, treatment again.
I hate to interrupt.
Okay. I'm gonna be right back. Actually, if you could bring that to me. I won't be right back, I guess, but I'll... What's my pocket knife? Apparently, I got a package, and I don't remember if I was expecting anything. Told you. Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Me either. I'll probably remember it. Like it's an Amazon box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about this, everybody. I just need to know what the fuck this is. Honestly, I'm half expecting to get this. Oh my gosh. It's a
I heard there's a box within a box.
Let's see what that is. Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Anyways, yeah, we were expecting that. Just put it down somewhere. I'll find a spot for it later. So that was a photo light box that came in for the company. So we've been doing very non-professional photos, and so I put in an order for those. Because me and my business partner both have cameras that we can use properly for this type of shit. So why not just go ahead and, you know, do that? Like, we have access to... we can get more... take our photos more professionally. So yeah. Yeah, I completely blanked that I was getting that today. My exhaustion makes me paranoid. I'd be like, am I getting more forgetful? Honestly, I don't think I am. Hello, what the fuck? What are you calling me, a Commodore? You know, I've heard the term Commodore. So it is a naval rank. That explains it. Okay. I had not... I mean, yeah, I guess... Oh, fuck. I see the joke. You probably didn't plan it, but I see the fucking joke. Oh, no. I'm a Commodore because I'm a seaman. Huh. Oh, no. I just got without even... You might not... Without even you intending on it. Oh, shit. Oh, they got there in time. I mean, still gonna lose, but it's not bad. First word that came to your mind, you just didn't want to straight out call me Unk. I'm gonna fucking burn down your village. Commit war crimes. hate all of you. I hate you all. Anyways, yeah. I'm only 20. I'm only 24. Come on, man. Only 24. Okay, there we go. I ensured that I can do what I want. Out of curiosity. Oh, yeah, I can practically fucking 1v1 Delhi. By Ally Shun. Yeah, 24. Guess what? You normally get out of college about 22. I mean, not that I went, but still. Not alive. That's where I was when the Berlin Wall fell. Oh, well, okay. If you're talking about wait, should I guess, yeah, sorry, my real... I always get caught between talking about my real self and the character that is, you know, the VTuber, because I'm, you know, dragon and all that. If you're wondering about lore-wise, where would I have been? Probably in Yugoslavia. Don't ask why. Good, you better not ask me why, because I'll tell you why, damn it. Oh, no, it's not the KGB. I'm not a fucking commie. No. The VTuber CIA! Fucking commie. What the fuck? Oh, I finished annexing them, I guess. Got for the killing. Real big blob because I made 1,000 ducats and I spent it on ships and troops. So you're like Fox Mulder? Oh, so I'm guessing he's somebody who was doing shit he shouldn't have been. Considering you just said he was FBI, but yet we were talking about international. Because, you know, FBI is actually supposed to only work within U.S. borders. But we all fucking know they do a little more than that. And let me go ahead and preemptively do this. And this. I'm pretty sure I already have this. Yes, I do. So yeah, that's 50 ducats flat out. My income probably went up a fair bit. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it did. Oh my gosh. Anyways, transfer because this transferring down here will give me more power here, which is very funny. And I did send one of my armies back, right? Yeah, well, I'll send this one back. I'm gonna spend the next few decades just focusing on pushing east. Invade Delhi, invade Bukhara. As quickly as I can, because, oh my gosh, this is gonna invade Muscovy. Take a bunch of land on this end. Maybe if I'm lucky, Poland and Lithuania will start invading them. And yeah, hopefully that'll... Because I don't know why Muscovy has refused to convert any of their lands when they are literally, they have the idea group. Oh, they have social contract. Of fucking course they did. They got social contract. As Muscovy. It's annoying. I know that technically on paper there's nothing that should stop them from getting something like that, but I still feel like, considering it's Muscovy, they should probably convert stuff? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Just kind of how I feel about it. This much, and little bits and pieces all around. Like a lot of these ones I can do in a few wars. Like I can get control of the Sunni provinces out here pretty easily. I can also get control of. Hell, I'm also more than capable of getting control of, like, the single Sunni province in China, the Sunni provinces in Africa. Besides the one that's held by Castile, I am very sure I'll be fine on. It's just the raw amount of dev I need to conquer in here that I'm worried about. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm gonna eventually have to fight fight Shun for Tibet, because Tibet got converted by Chagatai. Gonna have to fight for these little outposts out in here, which is a pain, but luckily Bengal has been weakened. So I'll just, like, take a single fucking province here and start wrecking house or some shit. And luckily it's just Bengal and Shun out here, so hell, I might just wait till I'm invading Shun to get that shit out of the way. So yeah, I mean, it's not awful. It's also not great. Like, it's gonna be probably pretty close if I don't want to, like, overdo it. Okay, come on. Why is it taking so long to push when we outnumber them by this much? Come on. Dude. Do they even but they have manpower. Huh. I mean, I'm not gonna... I call hacks. Vijayanagar. How would you feel about a white piece? You're not there yet, but you're getting there. Jeez. Fucking... I am first and foremost running into some severe manpower issues. It's a real shame. Let's see how long till I need to tech up. I'm going to save for this round of teching up, and then I'm going to prioritize next bit around getting as many provinces as possible ready to be able to take soldier households. Because I think money-wise, I'm doing fine now. 400 ducats a month is great, and I'm going to keep getting more and more. I don't really need buildings at this point, because I'm just going to keep doing trade companies. Actually, that's something I can start using money for. It's not going to add that much, but at the end of the day, but it's helpful. Okay, where... Come on. Fucking course. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do what I can while I'm ahead. Cut back on all my shit here. My gains here. And boom. This is like my bare minimum goal, though, so definitely need to still fight hard in hopes that I can, do all that I want to. Like, yeah, I'll use up my professionalism. Like, it would be a slog trying to conquer all the provinces from Bukhara and Shun if they also took quantity. No. And... no. I don't disagree. I'm just running into... like, none of them actually have quantity besides... not even Delhi, I don't think. Plus, honestly, the funny thing is, I actually view quantity as a, okay, where the fuck are all my allies, and why aren't they spreading out and taking provinces? Like, where are all their soldiers? Because we outnumbered these guys by a large margin, and yet somehow we don't have enough to, like, seriously push? I don't know, just, so it feels off. Anyways, fucking hell. I mean, yeah, I think, so here's my plan. I'm gonna go for Vijayanagar, to get them out, I'm gonna get Vijayanagar out of the war. Yeah, no, I've been waiting for them to rebuild. Do you know how much I'm paying in fucking attrition? In manpower-wise? It's a lot. The answer is a lot. Okay, they're retaking the Arabic lands over here. I need to keep track of Vijayanagar's willingness to fucking leave. I beg of you. Oh, shit. I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking. A solid third of things I say on stream. Oh shit, what do you know? I would like to be able to at least reach Delhi. Don't need to, but I would like to. So I have a method of coring in there. Oh, you're right. Thank you. In that case, let me see if I can take an extra... oh, yeah, there's, one province I'm missing here. I'm gonna wait till we take this fort because we're almost there. It just seems silly to waste the opportunity to go ahead and knock that out. Anyways. Okay. Almost ticks from 49 to 64. Meh. Wait, fuck no. I cannot trade company anything yet because I'm going to need to start converting everything. And then I can trade company. That sucks. I just made a company a place not have any fucking goods produced. Sucks dick, but is what it is. Let's see, what's Tikrit looking like? I can keep an army there. Go over here. Go to the capital. Let me look around and see if there's anywhere this guy can live. Probably back in Egypt is the answer. Let's see about allying. They really don't want any of this. Okay. I just don't know how the fuck I'm gonna beat Delhi since I'm willing to bet. Oh, no, they're low on manpower. Okay. Yeah. Well, I am rebuilding. Malta revolts, you don't say. Let me send an army over. Oh yeah, I can also afford to now fully level both of these. Boom. Well, that's a bright side. I can get way more for what I'm doing soon. I'm in the process of doing that now. I didn't realize that I hadn't done it yet. Okay, so national arrest and less years of separatism. Probably what... shoot, I gotta pee. Which is a famous Rex-ism of, yeah, I need to do that. I'll be right back. I'm running. Okay, I'm back. And I am... Yeah, while I rebuild my manpower, I'll use my money towards the Great Works. I think that is the strat. Where else are you pulling a navy from? Oh, fuck that noise. Oh, okay. I got enough there. Oh. Put over here to help. It's kind of funny. I was actually already, I was thinking about it. And so on my end, when you were asking, I was literally clicking the buttons to do it. Where I think I was, or at least I was going over to do it. Either way, that's really funny, the timing. Fucking hell! What is with these random ass... What the fuck? I don't... Why? I'm not in a... Yeah, but not... I'm above 100%, but should I be getting this many? I've never gotten this many from just being above 100%. Like, a lot of these other things, I'm like, okay, yeah, they're rebelling, that's normal. The event chain, firing again and again is the weird part for me. Okay. Basically. It's not that bad a one, though. So I'm not gonna bitch about it. I'm also in an industrial revolution right now. Fuck. There we go. Okay, go beat that army. These guys can go back out here. Okay. Then he'll loop around into here. Oh. Pfft. Get wrecked, Delhi. Get wrecked. Oh, and I finally have access to them, so I can use their extreme manpower to beat the shit out of Delhi. Okay. And then all that. And I think we're almost done with actual, like... Yeah, we're almost done with those. Good. Very good. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start saving for, the other great work, because I might as well have it offhandedly ticking so I can maybe save 1 or 2 clicks. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it just needs to... Fuck her. Oh, that sounded wrong, but I, yeah, no, that just sounded wrong. Yeah, nah, nah, yeah, no. Nah, yeah. Yeah, no. Shit. Shame I don't have a... Oh, Canada exists. That's cool. The New World has gotten its freedom, mostly. At least, the Frisian New World? Let's see here. Castilian, American culture up in here, but and that's Anglican. Okay, some weird hodgepodge. As it fucking should be, Bob. As it should be. My only complaint is that Illinois is... that they have not manifested their destiny. Only complaint. I'm good. Banned publication. Oh yeah, I'm trying to wait to get the Kaba upgraded. Okay, well. See how that's going. Going good enough. Let's do this and this. Oh, hey, what do you know? So okay. Send these guys onward, and I'm about to have to upgrade my military again. which is going to be real fucking rough. Because I don't think I have provinces that are ready to, just the supply limit of it all. One more, so, once I get this buff, another 50% supply, I think it'll be alright. But until then, I can only afford to add infantry, I think. The 2 infantry. I don't think I can afford any more cannons on these provinces. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to do improved artillery right now because I want to do more. I need to do more damage. Let me check if I have. I have not. Thank you for the reminder on that one. That one is all you. All you. Okay, let's see here. Good deal. Boom. Okay, he's no longer hemorrhaging. Let me check my trade goods map. Because this is... Yeah, there's just no coastal ones down in here, and all the coastal ones are on, like, deserts. Okay. I mean, makes sense. It's just, like, it's fucked. Okay, do that. Today is a day to celebrate. Save 2,500 to get the Granada one started. Gonna vote for the first time. Ah, very nice, man. From my own personal experience, just be careful with your vote. Make sure you thoroughly research the people. Don't this is gonna a lot of people get and a lot of people get really upset when they hear this, but don't trust the media. Like, just don't. Always question what somebody's motives are. Underlying motives. Very few things have to do with actual, like, in my experience, well, that some of it, times it does, I find that a lot of times, all authority should be questioned exactly. I have a concept, actually, most things in general should be questioned, but yes. Like, always remember that, for instance, that, always question the power motive first. A lot of people these days jump to prejudice. Like, what kind of prejudice could they be showing here? No. Power is always the first one to question. Prejudice is the second or third down the line. You gotta work in order. Question each line of thing of what could they gain from this? What have they shown that could be? And yeah. I think it's like, what is the order? So it's power, prejudice. If prejudice is third, what would be second? Probably, the second would be, the second would be their personal background. So, like, do they have a, Oh, okay. Out of curiosity, like, so what is the Norwegian far right like? Because I've never heard of them, and I know that, I know by at least, German standards, are my country's politics is actually skewed in many European countries' opinions, where our regular right is considered far right, which I think is silly, but okay. I'll have to, because I'm curious about this. I'm not, I want to understand other places and viewpoints. They're against immigrants. They want to reduce taxes, but also increase costs of public and common services. Drill for more oil in the North Sea, as if we're not rich enough already. Well, I mean, I don't. So what is your reduced taxes in quotations? Like, they say they will and they never do kind of thing? Because, like, U.S. normally when we reduce taxes, yes, more of the tax cuts go to the wealthy, but we do overall. Everybody still gets tax cuts by a decent enough margin that, like, a lot of... Oh! Yeah, that's a yikes. That's a huge yikes. Oh, I mean, look, that's a, then yes, I would say, I see what you mean by it, like, far right at that rate, then. Because, like, because I've seen, so here's the thing I've run into and seen. People like to muddy the waters over here is my thing I run to, and I think they muddy the waters in places like England, where they try to say if you're anti-illegal immigration or you want more stricter requirements for immigration, that you're anti-immigrant, as opposed in... That's what they try to muddy the waters with here, which is why I'm... Like, for instance, I'm very pro-immigration, but I'm also very pro-following the fucking law. You know? So it's kind of like it's a hard thing for me, personally. Where I run into that. And So do they muddy the water over there like that? Or do they just, is it just straight up, these guys are like, no, nobody, doesn't matter if they want to become Norwegian in actual, like, culture and spirit. Nobody kind of thing. Yeah, that's what I've been asking, man. I'm fairly... It's more like I'm not in the middle, man. I wouldn't say I'm in the middle. The better way to put it is I tend to lean one way or the other depending on the issue. But I guess, yeah, I'm still centrist overall, at least within my political system. On a lot of social issues, I lean left, but I'm more like, I guess, a Democrat from 10 years ago on a lot of social issues. Like, And then on the other side of things, economically, I definitely lean right. That's in no uncertain terms. I'm not going to bullshit. I don't think I should... I figure I should probably be... I'm trying to be more open about my beliefs and views, while also leaving room open for other people to say what they feel like, That is true. I don't disagree with that. I really don't. That's... Okay, finally have enough to do that. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, there's a French-Castilian war going on. I am actually going to get rid of all of my wants, and I'm going to ask for only one thing from France. The only thing I want from this war, France, is the single Sunni province that they are holding on to. Okay? Okay. Like, honestly, don't even care about that anymore. Oh. Yeah, I don't... Okay. Single Sunni province. I don't even need this. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't disagree though. Nuance is fucking dead, and it makes me. Nuance is dead, and we killed it. In a reference to a certain German. Though, you know, that German... no, I haven't gotten around to it. That Sunni province in China is going to be one of the last things, because, Shun has expanded into other Sunni provinces, so I have to invade them anyways, and it's like, you know... It's a headache. It's a headache. Call Alexander, we need to conquer Persia. Yeah, I just beat Persia in a war not that long ago. Let me see how long's on the truce. That's 36. I'm trying to save up manpower, so I'm not gonna fuck around too much when it comes to this. I'm gonna let France just kind of carry this war and hope that they give me that one Castilian province for just to be nice. That's what I'm hoping, but it... Yeah! I think the polarization probably started with the news, honestly. It started with the news and some of the politicians. Like, I remember there was a turning point... So there was a turning point in about 2015. Now everybody's like, oh yeah, because Trump got elected. No. It's actually because of how the news talked about being right-wing. And then it caused an effect that looped. It caused a looping effect where, oh, well, if they're saying that about us, then we'll say this about them. And then it keeps looping, and it became an arms race. It really did. It's just... so yeah, it became a really just nasty arms race. Personally. Like, that's how I kind of think about it. But yeah, I don't disagree on that whole nuance being dead thing. That's it's one of the most frustrating things about living in the modern era. How about let's petition for me to become the world dictator? The benevolent dictator of the world, Rex Silvermoon. Be ruled by a VTuber. Nothing will be fixed, but everybody will be punished for their mistakes. For their mistake of, not just putting me in charge, but even the greater mistake, really, of, doing all this dumb bullshit. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, by the way, Bob, I do have an interesting question, because I try to ask as many Europeans this as possible. To you, what is it to be Norwegian? Because, you know, America, we have it easy when it comes to cultural assimilation. We're a melting pot culture, so people can bring more of their own culture with them and still be American as long as they share some of our basic values. As long as they share or want to learn and take our basic values upon themselves. Like, there's a reason why, for instance, 94% of Nigerians, last time I looked at the stat, it was a long while ago that I looked at the stat, end up in the middle class. You know, they take upon them American values, but they still keep plenty of their home with them. So I want to know what that means to a Norwegian. That's a little, or not their home, I guess this is their home now, but, you know, where they originally come from. So I'm curious what that means to a Norwegian. Like, what does it mean to become Norwegian? Because I think every country has the right to define and decide what it means to be blank country, you know, blank nationality. That's your blank culture. That's okay. So y'all have kind of taken on an Americanized perspective, as opposed to because I know some countries also have a little bit stronger views of what it means to be their country. And I don't mean I'm not even talking racially. I'm just talking like, for instance, there are some countries, I think Poland, for instance, is not a huge fan of people bringing over their food culture. Their food culture is such a large part of their identity that to them, bringing over your food culture is not being, or bringing over to too much of a degree to them. From what I understand, now this might be a misunderstanding on my part, to them is a not wanting to integrate. But say to me, as an American, that's normal. Bringing over food culture is actually kind of like one of the primary things. Fuck. Okay, improve relations. Please don't. Okay, where are they considering? That's vital. Okay, I'll remove this. Okay, where else are they? Where are they wanting? Oh, they want Timbuktu. Oh, shit. I can't let them have that. Well, I can let them have most of it. Which provinces are Sunni? Let me see here. Oh, it's all fetishist now. Hell yes. Okay, I can drop all this. I didn't know that it had all gotten converted. Oh, fuck. Over here, you've just accepted any food that was not a Norwegian. Second highest consumer country of tacos. A brand of frozen pizza has become popular as a Christmas dish. Okay. Well, for me, yeah, I am very happy to let other countries convert and just not even deal with stuff like this. My man, okay, can I re-ally with you now? Oh. Can I flip to, like, I don't need to be a Sheriffate. Sheriffates are nice and all, but, like, it's not like I actually need it. Maybe. Kebab. Oh, no. I don't want to know what a doner is, but I do know what a kebab is, and we like kebabs. At least I do. Kebabs are convenient. And they tend to be, especially Turkish kebabs or Moroccan kebabs are both very well spiced in my experience, which I really like. As a southerner, we eat a lot of spicy and well-seasoned food. So to me, it's like spice is like normal. Most of the US doesn't understand spices at all. Like, my wife was so surprised when she tasted Southern food, how well we season our food, because she came from Colorado originally. So to her, it was like, what? Like, she still can't eat some of my cooking because it's spicy. It's not just seasoned; it is spicy. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to take that province. Oh, fuck. Here's to hoping that France won't want to conquer me. Norway had been a relatively poor country for several centuries. No, that makes sense. It's not like my region wasn't poor. It's more like we have the climate with which we can grow the things that we can grow spices here. We're also closer to the equator, so it's actually... they have a theory that spicy food helps to, like, burn through diseases. So it's kind of almost a necessity. Let's see. Scotch ice cream with lobster. I would... No. Just no. Just no. No, 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 no. No. Okay, finally do that. And I'm going to go with defensive or quality. Probably quality, because quality I can get a discipline buff if I go economic next. And then that way I can finally be able to match my opponents in discipline. I like defensive, but yeah. I like salty and sweet, but not with lobster. Maybe with bacon. But that's just because I really like bacon. No other reason. I need a new great power guarantor. Because France is kind of scary. Oh, no, I have a great power guarantor. I have Lithuania. What's better than bacon? More double bacon? Is it double bacon? The answer better be double bacon. I like bacon. Bacon's not... I'm bacon wrapped ham. No, no. Bacon wrapped steak, you heathen. You heretic. I'm not like a all pork guy. I just really like bacon specifically. Overall, I'm actually more of a beef guy. Which admittedly is probably a little bit against my heritage, but you know, still. At least my Jewish ancestors, the percentage of my ancestors that were Jewish will probably smile upon that. I'll explain the process. Also, there's no bad cuts. Give me this. Don't like it. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. Oh, look at them, trying to be slick. I need to start the Granada one. Or no, I've already started. I need to. Why can't I? What? Oh, fuck. That's what happened. Okay, well, I'll wait to talk about stick here in a moment. Yeah, I can't really attack them the way I want to, sadly. Oh. Well, that's at least a bright side. All white piece Castile for now, with the intention of going and getting Arguin at a later date, because France cannot ally me anymore, and I need to figure out who I'm going to ally to keep France at bay. talked about beautiful geography of Norway and all. And he included immigrants, use contrast to strengthen his words. Girls that like girls, boys and girls that like each other. Yeah, that's a little strange to me. Well, I don't care if you're... I really do not care if you're gay or anything. Or, I mean, I do care a little bit about religion because I have my faith, but at the same time, you know, you have the right to yours, separation of church and state. But there's a big old but there. I don't think that, to me, that's not what being American is. Not anybody who comes to America. It is somebody who comes with the intention of integrating to our values. And that's the difference to me. Like, that's, if, like, and I do have some, like, things, like, where I have serious issues, for instance, when a first or second generation immigrant immediately starts, bitching about how awful America is, for instance, as well. Oh, no, freedom of religion and freedom of speech are definitely part of our values. I wouldn't say inclusion, though. That's, kind of, That's not one of our values, but that's not really... It's like a halfway value. That's like, I don't believe in inclusion for inclusion's sake. Inclusivity for inclusivity's sake. I believe in inclusivity of, you can't help who you are sake. If that makes sense. Maybe, I guess I believe in inclusivity in the old meaning, not the currently used meaning. If that makes sense. You know, because, like, my biggest thing is I don't really believe in protected statuses is the biggest thing. I have no liking. I don't like protected statuses. I feel that they infantilize people. And I do not like that. And I don't like that one bit. Fucking hell. 300k. If I attack them, Shun will join. Ah, that's a shame. I'm not worried about Austria-Hungary, but I am worried about Shun. That's, I guess that's kind of the way I think about it. So I guess, inclusivity in, like, the terms of 10, 15, 20 years ago, yeah, sure. In the way a lot of people try to misuse it now, technically. Technically, it's misuse. No, not so much. Let's see here. Oh, still need to convert these two provinces. But I'm not, like, if it doesn't make sense, like, you know, is what it is. That's just kind of the way I think about it. Good. But yeah. And that's, I think that's one thing where I guess a non-melting pot culture and a melting pot culture completely disagree. The way melting pot culture works, which is what maybe Europe doesn't quite get, is that so your goal is to make them take on your culture, but at the same time, you intake part of their culture, which makes us all stronger. Basically, when you come to a new place, you leave behind the negative parts of your culture. Like, when you move to a melting pot culture, your job is to leave behind the negative parts and take on the positive parts. of the new culture, because there are negative parts to American culture, of course. And with that, you become a hybrid. You do not keep your culture. You create a new culture that is almost your own, but is a hybrid between the two. And then your children take on more of the culture, and then their children take on more of the culture, and by the end, they're just American with a couple of minor differences. That's they're just normal, like traditional American at that point. That's what it kind of means to be that. And what you're talking about is more multiculturalism, which is not something I am personally a huge fan of, but some people are. It's not really, I don't know. Because, yeah, it's more half bringing your culture over and half leaving it behind. Like, I want to keep my culture in totality. I'm happy to be an American, therefore I would never move to another country. I wouldn't say all arguments are valid. All arguments have a valid basis, but there is still a right answer for any given place. I don't like the everybody is right thing. That's not necessarily true. Oh, I believe there is some level, there has to be a truth. Truth has to have some level of objectivity to it. Oof. Well, what I will tell you is 1 + 1 normally equals 2, but sometimes it equals 3. Oh, me. There we go. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Fuck. There we go. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Besides that inappropriate humor, I mean... Shun, can I make you hate Persia? Probably. Okay, so I can do that. Then I can request that you break your alliance, which would be really nice. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge on that part. Haha. Doesn't feel like anything special. It's halfway there. As you age, halfway to anywhere becomes a lot longer of a time span. Being halfway to 24, for instance, is not that long comparatively. Anyways, time to invade. I can't really deal with Shervon this time. So, yeah, let's call them in. Fuck. Hopefully this works, because I'm definitely running into an issue where my nation's strong, but I'm not sure if it's going to be strong enough. Let's get rid of that, even though I like that. Take up this. Now, I've heard an interesting quote, well, that I don't fully agree with. Like, on a different but similar note, that I don't fully agree with, but I don't fully disagree with. Either. Like, I think in most people's cases it's probably accurate. In my case, it's not, but... if you're not, if you're a, basically, it's if you're a communist, if you're not a communist in your 20s, you're heartless. But if you're not a capitalist in your by your 30s, once you're getting into your once you're 30, then you're an idiot. It was a really funny quote. I think it was from there was a I forget it's her name, but she teaches at the School for Naval Warfare, I think. Like the Naval Warfare Academy. I might be wrong on the name of where she works. Mind you, what is her name? Like Sarah Payne? Maybe? Let me check. Yeah, Sarah Payne, I think. Yep, that's her. She teaches at the U.S. Naval War College. I am going to burn down your entire country. There isn't going to be... You're not going to have the ability to ask the important questions of what it is to be Norwegian, because your entire country... There's going to be no Norway. Damn it. Anyways, I'm going to be right back. I got to go to the restroom again. Whoop. And ad break. Keeping track is cringe. I have Ehlers-Danlos, so my Ehlers-Danlos, my joints are stretchy, but also other things. Everything is stretchy. My skin is stretchy. My organs are stretchy. And so that makes it really uncomfortable when I have to pee. And I drink a fair amount of liquids because I like caffeine. And yeah. So... Hang on, which I should probably drink some regular ass water too. But yes, so I do go fairly often. That is accurate. Because of my body and how it works. Next, Mr. Fantastic. I fucking hope not. My joint stretching is not a good thing. It's accurate. You can't control nature. Okay, send all my troops over. One needs to hold Mogo stand. That is the most important thing. Let's see. Life didn't give us lemons, though. They're hybrid from a bitter orange and a citron, so we made lemons ourselves. Keep me away from doctors. Okay. Well, let's see here. A pencil. I like that idea. Look, I like my doctor, but I also, in a very disturbing and fucked up way, kind of like the idea of torturing him. Oh, yeah. You know what? Since Shirvan's entire fucking army is the same size as one of my stacks, I'm gonna send a stack over there. What? So they have quality and quantity, but like, but they do not have offensive. Okay. Purge is the rough one because they have a good idea group. Honestly, Andalusian ideas are fun, but really bad for warfare. Or mid. Not bad. Mid. Fire damage received is nice, at least. No, I don't think so. Andalusia is a, end tag. Huh. Neat. I should probably send these guys around here. And what's going to happen is that Delhi's probably going to mob Shun because... Knit? What about knitting? Yeah. Holy crap. Muslim cavalry is fucking ridiculous. So that's why Muslim nations are supposed to keep the cavalry. Fucking 4 shock. Combine that with flanking. Oh, excuse me. Fucking boned. Revolutionary France is gonna kill me. And I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I should have taken the revolution on myself. I should have become the revolution. Cause fuck this. When I had the chance, I should have done it. Like, not that the provinces that they're gonna take matter that much. It's more like, as on their own, it's more like I need to have the army with which that I can use to, let me go ahead and just use up all my professionalism before I start hiring a mercs. I'm gonna get rid of Bukhara on there. Actually, no, I'm gonna get rid of Delhi on their list, because I don't really... I'm going back and forth between them and Bukhara would be fine, but... Oh, jeez. I'm so boned. Okay, after I... Home, the workday is over. Very nice. Just wait for him to be guillotined. Oh, you're right. Maybe if I'm lucky, they'll get a Napoleon event. Because Napoleon can ally with, once you have, Napoleon, you can they can, ally me again. Hopefully. Wait, what? What did I just get? Counter the revolution. Oh, counter revolution. Oh, yay. I'm not capable of fighting them. I'm just going to let them fall apart on their own. I would sooner become revolutionary than fight them right now. How long till I can? Too long. I'm just going to white peace then. Oh, fuck. Huh. Let's see. According to the wiki, to get Napoleon, at least one of the following is true. Year 1799. France had the event Fate of the Monarch. And choose the... Oh, at least one. Fate of the Monarch and choose the... Okay. There's a... Considering that, I mean, they can get Napoleon, luckily. By the sounds of it. I don't want to get stuck on that fucking island. Oh, wait. I need to upgrade my forts. That sucks. I'll do that after this war. I don't think there's much benefit in upgrading them right now when they're all being fucking sieged. Power recovery, sure, why not? Take the fort, you little shit. Okay, finally. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go back and retake Cairo, and everybody else can push. Here, he will be of Sardinian culture. Well, that's because there's not a Corsican culture. It's part of Sardinia. Okay. Can they actually beat me? Probably. Oh. Holy shit. It's gonna be rough, but... Yep, that happened, but... Overall... Winning. By a lot, actually. Is Shun finally pushing back? Nope. Okay. Yeah. Luckily, after this, besides having to take a little bit of land out in, I technically have to take more, Persian land. I'm mostly fine. Yes, probably. Let me improve relations. Wait. So, I see what you're thinking, but I think because I have imperialism right now, it's probably not as good of an idea. Yeah, it's lower AE by 25%, but it raises the cost to take provinces by 25%. So, you know. I think. Let me double check. EU4 Reconquest. CB. Automatic. Yeah, it costs 75 is the cost modifier. So that's gonna be a little rough. Yeah, I care because of how little time we have left. We have 80 years. I just don't want to risk that. Okay, time to wipe out an army. Okay, they can go. corps. They're going to start pushing in from that way. Once I invade through here, I'll have to fight another war to take these provinces, which is fine. Right now, my biggest worry is revolutionary France on my doorstep and being absolutely fucking terrifying. Oh. Oh, by the way, let me just, Mr. Sicily and Mr. Yemen, if y'all would, just, retake my land. I don't like not having land, but I think I need to go on the offense right now. Oh, I just realized, by all rights, Delhi should be flagging. Yeah, they are. Good. Do I want to start hiring some mercs? I'll save my money. Instead, what I can do is build a bunch of these. Okay, so France is now fighting Portugal. At least it's in a war of independence. Oh no. Oh no, what? Oh, I can flip to a republic. That's the strat. Oh, what is it? Oh no. Okay, bright side, they might convert it. As they have... Let me check something. Fuck! It is. It is. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to fight France. And I don't know how to build up strong enough to fight France. It's bullshit. It's like this game over. There's nobody in the world who's strong enough to fight France right now. Shit. That's upsetting. I mean, on the bright side, I already got one achievement in this run. I do not... I'm going to be honest. I could have vassalized Castile, tried to get it back that way, and then seized it. But yeah, that they don't have a core on it. Nobody has a core on it. Even France doesn't have a core on it. The worst part is that it didn't show it as being one of their provinces that they wanted. So that's like such bullshit. Well, I guess I have to restart. Honest, like that seems to be the only option. Like, well, not restart. Technically, I'll be doing it as Oman now. But, like, I don't believe I can beat France. In no uncertain terms. Like, let's just quickly take a look over at their, stats. France specifically, Revolutionary France, has 9 morale, 115% discipline. The rest of these are just kind of 45 siege, though, is pretty bad. Pretty rough. As opposed to me, I have order by discipline, because it'll be easier to find myself. Oh, fuck am I? Whatever, I can just look it up. Andalusia. I'm not really concerned about that. for comparison, I have 110% discipline. Well, 115 with the advisor. And 8.5 morale. And their army is double my size. You know, on the bright side, if I do an Oman game, I am in a better spot to stop this region from becoming a problem. And yeah, no, hey, it's not a big deal. This is like 100 years carry on from a different achievement, so it's like whatever, it's fine. Tis what it is. Okay, anyway, sorry, I was ribbiting at my wife, as one should. As you should. If you get married, ribbit at them. It'll get them they'll find it very riveting. You should go to bed. Yeah. Okay, good night, Bob. By the way, I'm not sure if you saw during my AFKs, but I will be doing a game marathon. I'm going to be streaming non-stop on Silksong release. Technically, I have to, I have points where I will walk away from the stream, but the stream will be running. Oh, shit, my Omega-3 alarm. Anyways, yeah. So, feel free to pop in at any time when I'm doing that. Let's do an Oman. On the bright side, I think Oman is technically treated like a republic? I don't know. Third way. Way. Start. Let's see here. No, they're not treated like a republic. They are an Arabian plutocracy, which is cool, but I would rather them be straight up a republic. That's... well, I'll flip to one, probably. Yeah, good night. Let's see here. This is... Religious diplomats might be silly. No, it's a good idea to do right now, because that... Bare minimum. Do that. Boom. And boom. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna have to rival these guys. I'm gonna see if I can do... I'm gonna do the setup where I just go ahead and fight a war with them. So I'm gonna try to do a slow and steady setup. Yeah, so here's my thought process. I will expand into Arabia, but this is like Najd, but even harder, honestly, so my priorities are actually going to be to expand into Persia. I might even form Persia, because honestly, Persian ideas I feel like might be better than Arabian. No, wait, let me look up EU4 Persia. And let's look up EU4 Arabia. Okay, so Arabia has the bright side of having war score cost versus other religions, 2 missionaries, and missionary strength, but no discipline in their ideas, so it might be harder to conquer as them. As opposed to Persia, who, if I flip cultures and form Persia, has 15% morale as part of their idea. 15% morale and 5% discipline in their ideas, as well as just generally good ideas. But if I do that route, conversions are going to be entirely based on use of religious ideas, but I'm going to have religious ideas either way, so maybe it's for the best. Other things to note is that if I can do it, if I happen to be in a position to form, I can form Persia at any point. Well, Arabia is kind of locked in where you have to have admin tech 18. I don't think that these... Like, I'd have to form Yemen to form Arabia quickly. Well, let me triple check. Yeah, forming Persia has no requirements, excess requirements, just a base requirement of being in the Iranian culture group. Being in the Iranian culture group, which I can do just by flipping to Fars, flipping to Persian, by conquering and directly into the provinces. So I actually think the strat here is to form Persia, conquer in both directions, start conquering down into Africa, conquer over here, you know, etc., etc. Hope that Castile converts stuff, like give them free reign. Hope that I'm hoping that Russia does form this time around and converts the steppe. If they do, I will be very, very happy about that. And yeah, I think that's the goal. That's the plan. Oh, and I hope that Chagatai is not very successful, just in general. I think I have figured out my strategy. Oh, and I can bring in a lot of money probably pretty early, because I'm gonna even though it's not really Muslim, I'm probably gonna conquer a lot into India just for the money, to pull mass money so I can renovate my country constantly and quickly. So, boom. I will wait till the day. Denouncement of sect practices is great. And yeah, let's see here. In our reach, I'm assuming then vanquish Hormuz. The land of Bahrain, subduing and consolidate. Huh. And yeah, they have a lot of ones that are like about going down to places like Madagascar and such, and I'm gonna try to rush down this tree to get access to the money of the coast down here. Might even go call a colonial idea group, because that might be beneficial. So my strat right now is, I think I'm going to be a bit slower on the conquest at the beginning, so I'm not going to be going admin Diplo combo. I think I might go... I think I'll still go admin. I could go admin, I could go religious, but I think I'm going to go admin, exploration, offensive, religious, Diplo. I think that's a good idea. I might be, that might not be, but I think so. Okay. Time to do the tap forward. Tap forward. Tap forward. Double checking. You are... I have you set as a country of import. Yes, you are. Okay. Because, yeah, I need to fight them while they are still at 7K, where I can hire mercs, destroy their army, and just win. Conquer a fair bit of Arabia as a power base, both for economic purposes of primarily the Gulf of Aden, and the purposes of building up enough manpower that I can start invading Persia. I'll also start plotting to invade Baluchistan, and out into the provinces over here. Once I'm in the Hindu-dominated regions, I don't need to convert anything. I just need to use the dhimmi as a method to control to take that away as an issue. Because I only need to convert heretics, not heathens. Anyways. There we go. I refuse. My intention is to beat Hormuz in a 1v1. So, because I need to take almost all their land. So I'm going to crash it every time they get an alliance. Or unless it's just Yas, in which case I might let them have it, just so I can... No, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm gonna prioritize just... fucking shit up. No, I do not wish to exit. That was a misclick. Pull up YouTube Studio. Okay. Start that. Can I move the thing? Not while it's loading, sadly. Well, I got to move at least a day forward. Let me quickly... I realize that it's probably a good idea for me to quickly check Reddit of all things. So I did. Anyways, okay. Good. I think that's more or less been handled. And yeah. Yas allied Mara. That's actually good for me. Because that means I just have to fight Yas to fight... fucking events. It's free money, but still. Okay. Boom. Okay. Boom. And, oh, whoopsie, my game crashed. Let me check all of this. Oh, there's another VTuber. Very, very cool. It's the final stretch, so of course they're going to make a push to try to get an ally before I can invade them. Hills of Ambition, Catherine the Great. Neat. Let's see here. Fucker. Okay. It's a coin flip. Okay. Motherfucker. Let us see this. Oh, I think I've seen that before. Okay. I got one off. Yes. And then I got screwed. So I have to get 2 more days without them getting a new mysterious benefactor. Fucker. Sucks, but I very much need that to be, not an alliance. Because my intention is to try to be maybe not a middling power, but like a Lower middling power? I don't know. I guess it'd be middling. Because small is like... I have 3 provinces. I'm a small power. Hormuz is normally considered a medium, kind of medium power. Fuck! Yeah, it's... I'm guessing the percentage chance of them seeking an ally right now is very high. Yes. Score! Ha ha! Okay, we made it. So, anyways. This is going to be a war for Masira. And we're going to pull out this way, so I'm not in concern for my entire nation's safety. I think I forgot to... Yep, I forgot to set them as a rival. Oh, it is what it is. Okay, now's the time. Hell yeah. Here is... I'm kind of hoping what happens with all this is that... like, somebody else declares war on Hormuz, which gives me the ability to... which gives me the ability to go ahead and just cross. My bare minimum is this. My actual goals are this. And my extreme goal is just going ahead and getting Hormuz too, but that's super, super, super unlikely because I'll never be able to... I don't think I'll be able to take that fort. I get onto that island and get the fort. Okay. Build a spy network. Did they go to war? Okay, they might. So this is either going to be really good for Akoy Timurids or really bad. Right. So, Jam allied no guy. It's probably not going to be good for them. Or it's going to be a very mid thing for them, if anything. It's not going to be a massive net win. 654, blessed run. Okay, let's go. Okay. In hindsight, I should have probably played some of the tactics I was doing over as Zab. Zab. Oh, hey, look. Somebody who's going to die. Because you just gave away your entire army to a country that's losing the war. Wait. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Yes! Woo! I win! Do I want to go ahead and just start this war? Probably be a good idea. Start the war now and Yeah, because I can... Ooh, yeah, it's time, it's time. Leave behind one infantry. Send my troops around. Yes. Sadly, I can't take Zufra. But I can right now, but I can take Zufra later. Oh. Oh shit. That's a shame. Surprised or not? Okay, yeah, that was taking a while. Yeah, I don't even need to make that, so that's fine. Okay, Omani Marines is neat and all, but I don't really think I need that. This gives me a bunch of claims. Island of Madagascar, I can take the island to get that. And I get a bunch of frontiers. And then... country name will change to Zanzibar. Cool. I think I get a choice whether I do it or not. Maybe I'm wrong. What I think. Oh, Oman Rex is going to have a blast with this nation. Yeah, I'm already enjoying it because like, look at how quickly I've already expanded. Because because I specifically do strong starts only. It is a massive net benefit to be able to fight Oman solo. Oh, not Oman. To fight Hormuz solo. Because once I invade like this, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's a compounding effect. Yeah, compounding effect. I'm gonna scramble for both, probably. But right now, yes, I am scrambling for Arabia. I can't really fight for a lot of these, sadly, right now. They have too many allies, and their allies are, well, not good. Yes! Speaking of scramble for Arabia, this video is sponsored by me invading Hassa because Hassa has no allies. I will be taking the Indian trade. Yes, that is accurate. How you doing today, Shy Pop? I'm assuming it's Shy Pop, or is it, you know, like like the Chinese the Eastern pronunciation of the word of the letter X, or is it if you don't mind, if you could like phonetically spell it, so I like to make sure I'm actually saying things the correct way. Okay, Zufra. Okay, let's see, how long? So, Ports of Arabia. That's cool and all, but, at a shipyard. Well, that's rough. So, I thought there was one that also just straight up made, straight up made ships for me, but well, I guess probably as good a time as any to start building up a fleet. Okay. Oh, wait. Shit. I need these guys to have the general. This can be a slow burn, but that cannot. So what I'm predicting is I'm not getting a wall, and I might not get grain. Fuck. What? What the fuck? I must have gotten lucky on my rolls, but shit. Yeah, so I just lost a... Well, I didn't lose because I got a run, or I got a run that succeeded previously, but I just kind of sort of lost a third way run in that I was doing a double attempt. So I was doing Mzab to try to get I was doing Mzab to try to to do the third an unlikely candidate, and I succeeded. And then I was going to see if I could do the third way from there using my power base that I had access to. But I could not, which was a shame. But it worked out. Oh, shit. Dead or alive? I actually like that. I shouldn't like that as much as I do, but I like puns like that. That's good. Let's see. Unlikely candidate was the most fun I did. I'd recommend trying Snatch Mecha from the Mamluks when they're getting conquered by autos. A lot of things to scramble for. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. I feel Paid is better situated to take on a body with a body mantle when you get the power base in Zambia. And Zimbabwe. That's fair. Yeah. But I would argue. So I have a counter argument here. Oman already has a goal to conquer in this direction anyways. And you become Sultan of Zanzibar from this if you go down this mission tree. Let me double check EU4 Zanzibar just to make sure it's not considered a different nation. Because my intention is actually to, I think it just changes your name. You don't form a new country. Let me see here. Yeah, it's just renamed to Zanzibar. My intention is to form, yeah, I want to have proximity. I want to kind of be in the center to increase the number of places I can conquer. Oh, the name is fine. It doesn't matter. What I was concerned is that it was counting it as forming another country. It's not, luckily. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go an atypical route. Instead of forming Arabia, which I have to either form another nation and then form Arabia, or I'll have to wait till Tech 18, I am going to conquer Persia. I'm going to form Persia. Because Persia has no tech requirement and has far, far better ideas for war. Worse ideas for conversion, but honestly, conversion has been the easy part of third way attempts. That's the point. My goal is to conquer in multiple directions. Oh shit. Fucking course they did that. Ah, well, I'll turn around and fight them and win. Once I'm moving in on them. Oh, shoot. I need to win this. Oh, fucking hell. I wasn't paying attention and I should have been. They made a landing. They did that crap. Weirdly enough, I might still win this. No, I will not. But, on the bright side, I have a fort right here in Mascat, which I should probably move my capital to so they can't, like, just walk around here. I need to touch up on my knowledge of zone of control, actually. Ah, shit. It's not that I bit off more than I could chew, it's more like I should have declared war on Hassa and then ignored them and prioritized winning against these two, Yas and Mara. Good. The Mara side of the war is almost done. I don't need Suquatra because Coptic is not... I don't need to convert Coptics. Copts are more than welcome. Boom. Wait. There we go. Boom. Okay. Take out... Oh, what do you know? They ran away. Strange. Anyways, subduing the Mara people. Every province we own will lose 25. I mean, I'm not taking Suquatra, so that's fine. I don't need it, so I'm not going to take it. And they're not going to convert it, because I'm guessing they probably have Demi autonomy. That is perfect. So, I agree that the game is about snowballing, but I think you're missing part of how snowballing works. I have more directions to expand into, so I can spread my AE in Oman, meaning I will snowball harder. When you options is better for snowballing in my experience with the game. Okay. Picked up. Did as Oman went into India, making Zanzibar into a quasi-end node. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Turning a mixture of Zanzibar, getting money from Zanzibar and Hormuz. I'll probably make Hormuz really my main trade point, pulling trade from everywhere. But Zanzibar I will use as a method to keep the Europeans from stealing, from stealing trade, as well as using it for straight up money. I'm not gonna move my capital to East Africa, for instance. I don't think. Oh. Good thing it's the Amira and not the States. That would have sucked. Oh. Try to lure them off that island. Surprised nobody else has tried to invade them yet. Especially Musashi. You'd think Musashi would want some of that. I'm going to leave this in hopes that I can kill off the Yas troops. I'm going to leave that, too. Oh, actually, no. That's a bad idea. Negotiate. Yeah, I should be able to screw over some of these guys. Okay. Pay. Yeah, what happens if I do this? Oh, well, you know what I can just do? Let's wait right here. Boom. Boom. And then I actually want to take Teef over here. Other things I want to do is I want to start making a fleet of galleys. I know I'm not going to be able to use them this war, but I figure at least have them as a to distance it. Okay. I was a little worried, but that's good. Huh. Neat. Like, I'll invade Dawasir here in a bit, but, Dawasir, who all are you fighting right now? Micallef is only... Okay, so Micallef from both you and... Okay. Well, Dawasir is probably going to win this war unless Micallef calls in allies. Which is actually a benefit to me, because once I conquer Hassa, I will have up to Shamar, so I can invade and take both of them. I think that should be a good idea. What the fuck? Sorry, I know that's a little bit of a strong reaction. It's just Persia forming that quickly was not on my bingo card. there goes part of my plan. I mean, I can still form them technically. It's just, you know, harder. Really? Come on. Come on. Who else can I hire? Because I don't have the manpower right now. Luckily, I can at least scare them into... Oh, no, I can just wipe them out. Anyways, me... Well, go and do that at the very least, but I'm going to get... What? Indebted? And then I'm going to get rid of the two bad loans. And I am going to hire a mercenary company if I can. If there's a single one within range, I am hiring it. Fucking course there's not. And I will be right back because I need to run to the restroom. So, be right back after this short break. One more minute on the ad break, and then we will get back to the game. Sorry about that. Why do I have a... Why does it show stream elements separately now? We're under both moderator and chatbot. That's weird. Bum 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 bum. Wonder when I can actually, if I can. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Ignore that. Let me pause that. Okay, release date is just September 4th. You can't 16 hours. Okay. So I'm gonna have to buy it and download that game upon waking up tomorrow. Sorry, I'm looking in. So for context, you see Silksong release thing behind me. I played the original Hollow Knight. I intend on marathoning Silksong. For anybody who's newer to my channel, I did a marathon last year of God of War Ragnarok. This year I want to do Silksong. So yeah. And so whoop. Was waiting for the ads to finish to, I guess, start the game back. I didn't want to be that guy. Wait, what if I just... Yeah, I believe Dawasir should still win this, question mark? Oh, how? Oh. But the Rasids are also attacking Najran, which is called them in. What the f... Okay. That is a whole kerfuffle and a half. I think the Rasid should win this, which is... I hope they win this, because if they conquer these guys, and we can Micallef, then I can attack Micallef, and it's... Yeah. It's all... It's all a question of... Like, what... Who becomes what and does what and where, and how can I use that again to strengthen my own power. Wait, no, we want to finish rebuilding my army. Or not finish, but rebuild it enough that it's not going to be a problem. There we go. If I can take the fort, that's enough. Oh yeah, I should probably do that. Wait, no, we don't want Suhar. We just so we'll do Masira. Oh, and since this is all in my continent, there's no real downside to doing that. Fucker! On the bright side, Aiden's allied tomorrow, which isn't even really, wow, everything is fucked out here right now. Okay. Gonna be a little while with a lot of these things. Oh, hey, let's see here. Arabian mercantilism. Huh. Neat. What if it grows with if regular mercantilism increases its, No. Weirdly enough. War exhaustion and war lower it. So it's not... I'm not going to end up getting much use out of this, tree. So Dawasir is a good target. Timurids are going to be a good target. And eventually Persia will be. I just need to probably ally with QQ. Use QQ's armies to beat Persia. And then sweep in. Yeah, Timurids should be a good call to go after. If I full annex Persia, I can still form them, so... Well, I have to win this siege first. I can't. I think the moment I win this siege, I can end the war, send my troops back over to stop this rebellion. Oh, fuck! Really? Jackasses. Couldn't have started the... Sorry, I hate that they put it off that... Wait, I wonder... Okay. Well, there you go. Who is rivaled me? Them. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go to... After I beat back these Mari separatists, I'm going to turn around and, conquer Dawasir. Probably Najd? Yeah, Najd as well. I'll conquer Najd first. I'll declare war on Najd first. Then I can probably start plotting it. No, not yet. I need to build up my troops. I also need, I need an ally. Rivals, allies. Neither of them are particularly good nations to... Let's see who Sin's rivals are, I guess. Melwar? Melwar is a risk. And Multan will just ally me anyways. Honestly, I think Ottomans are still the strat, because they are just a bundle of manpower that I can throw at problems in the region. But that is the serious downside to a body. Playing a body, it is very hard to get allies. Okay. And then let me get a claim over here. I just have to... My goal right now is to outgrow my problems. So once Zufra's done over here, I can core this as a state. Don't really want to do that with this yet. In fact, I don't need to. All right, now at least. Actually, might be a massive net benefit to move my node over to Persia so I can turn stuff in here into trade company stuff. Maybe. Okay. Well, you turn around. Boom, boom. Well, I do. Sunni. I need to convert it all. Also, Zanzibar is useful for economic purposes anyways. Yeah, I don't want to fight, but you... Shepop, I think you're missing... Shepop? Shepop. Anyways. Pop. I'm just gonna call you Pop. Pop, I think you're missing something important. I don't want to have to fight Portugal for this. I also don't want Kilwa to get too strong, expand, and then have to fight Portugal for even more stuff. My goal is to have to fight as little of the Western powers as possible. Like I'm, for instance, hoping that what Castile does is they conquer Granada, they conquer into Morocco, and they convert stuff. I want these guys to convert North Africa, because they do that sometimes. If I have to fight them for it, I will, but I'll have to have allies for it to be a smart play. Okay. Boom. Let's see here. And so I'm bringing my troops around, and I will declare war on... Oh, the Timurids will join now. Oh, fuck. That's a shame. Moghulistan didn't even take that much. That's fucking dumb. Do you think they took these three? Maybe this one? Uzkend? I guess it's probably more than it looks like. Still not as much as I was expecting. There's a war for Gyabaran. None of their vassals like them, right? Yes. That is correct. They also have no fucking fleet. And their vassal barely has much of a fleet. So I can probably afford to do something like... Let me send my troops to go wipe that out. Oh, fucking hell. I can't seem to keep enough manpower. Oh, I have Bedouin auxiliaries now, though. Hell yeah. Which means I can... I'll function off of a mercenary economy, which is perfectly fine by me. Okay, I'm getting ready. So, here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do this. Same crap. We'll do it for Al Arid on paper. So I'm going to send these armies in here to wipe them out. I'll leave this guy to take that. This guy to take there. And Al-Qaryatan. Boom. Okay. And there we go. I'll wait till I finish this war to send my other mercenaries over. Ooh, and I can now state this, which will increase my manpower, as well as how many troops I'm allowed to have at any given time anyways. Okay, send these guys over. Boom, boom, boom. Take all this. And core. Wait. I already got Diplotech, so that's fine. Personally, what I'd like bare minimum is to take, like, these coastal provinces, go up in here. But what I'd really like is to do something like this to them. And then, from there... Yeah, I can't do that. Just wanted to check if I have an option to do stuff over here or not. Still gonna have to use Aiden. Boom. 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 A lot of power blocks over here that I have to just carefully not fight. Oh, yeah. It's probably a good idea to strengthen Ethiopia like I did last game. Mzab, I used Ethiopia as a method of defeating other nations. Basically, they ate the entire Horn of Africa and converted it. They also conquered into a fair bit of West Africa. That was generally very good. Oh, shit. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't think their separatism got raised, which is nice. Very nice, actually. Oh, I should probably build a spy network over here, and that will speed this all up. In the meantime, I'm going to prioritize manpower. Especially considering I'm already a merchant nation. Is there a ticking? Yeah, there's a ticking one. Then I need to get my troops back over here. Then they can turn around and take the rest of it. I also need to start getting ready for an alliance against Persia. So I either need QQ or I need the Ottomans, and the Ottomans have to be willing to invade Persia. As of this moment, I feel like QQ is the better option, but we'll see. Sadly, I'm having the issue where Persia has a lot of fucking allies, which happens, and it's genuinely one of the most annoying things about Jam is how many allies they get. Like, how many okay allies? They have Ekoyanlu. Luckily, Ekoyanlu probably not going to stay a problem. But they also have... And they have Shirvan. Shirvan's fine. Shirvan's easy. But then they have no guy. Oh, I really, really hope the Muscovites do well this game. Oh, well, it's Poland and Lithuania, so their odds of doing well increase. Because Poland is rarely too horribly aggressive towards them. They want their land, but they're not going to normally declare for it. And that is a net benefit. I look away for 1 fucking second, you little shit. I hate you. So much. So much. Yeah, I'll fucking white piece them. There's no damn point at this point. At this rate. Ooh, deli. The annoying part is that Sind isn't that, but whatever. Is in that list. On the bright side, still screwed. Better to go ahead and just do this. How long till the blessed leader? Ooh, very soon. Yeah. If I'm not going to be declaring any more wars for a little bit, I probably need to get rid of the Frey Company. This is a decent province. It's going to be really nice to ally Ethiopia. Because that should at least give me a guarantor, and that's better than nothing. They can? Well, not right now. But they can get a claim. Either way, I don't disagree with your concerns. I do have a plan, though. And that's the plan. Boom. That's 20k, so their statistical odds of choosing me as somebody to attack goes down. How do I get a claim on... Like, if I could attack Baluchistan, I'd be very happy. Oh, even Persia's allied Baluchistan. Well, here's to hoping that Fars gives Baluchistan its cores. Because if it gives it its cores, I can declare war and use that as an inroad to fight Fars and to fight Persia. And once I can fight Persia, I can take a little bit of land, and more importantly, just break up some of their alliances. AQ is a pain to siege, and no guy has too many troops to deal with. So... Okay. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Free Company so that they can rest. And then I get 5 free cavalry. Boom. Let's see how my money's looking. Pretty good. So I hold 1-2 right now. So I want to take a third center of trade and use that as a method to fuck with some stuff. Oh, hell yes! So, if I declare war right now, it's that. I'm not going to do that right now, but it's good to know that I can. Let's see about allying Delhi. I can't do that anytime soon. Go back to looking at allying the Ottomans. Hell, I'd even ally the Mamluks. I know I can't because they like my land, but, you know. It's not too bad. It's not in every direction. I can conquer in this way, into the Gulf of Aden, and I can jump to East Africa if I need to. I mean, hell, if I go down this route, I should be able to conquer into the into Madagascar. So I wouldn't say it's in every direction. It's in a lot of directions. It is a concern, but it's definitely not as bad as all that. Okay, I'll keep them still. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and full core this. Oh. Oh, no. Yeah. Well, I guess I am in a hug box now. Still not super... I'm not, like, worried. This is the best era to be able to break out of one. Like, worst comes to worst, I take a break. Maybe get transfer subjects here, which is not for transferring subjects. It's actually just for neighboring claims. Or I get a couple of allies against other nations, and that's... Oman is in fact the ugliest duckling. Well, I guess I always have the option of going this way and calling Ethiopia in. Or here and calling Ethiopia in. Hell, I can... Because, yeah, I can beat these two on my own, and Ethiopia can fight Dongola. I accept that I'm not going to be able to ally QQ. Oh, that's a really shitty air. Might as well, I guess, pay these loans off. Okay, go ahead and do this one since I'm not going to be able to get that for a while either. And that should up my income notably. I think that's technically slightly better. But geez, is that a really shitty air. Oh, I didn't know that I had the same dynasty as them. I mean, it makes sense. It's just weird. Oh, you're right. I have 2 forts. I can lower one of them. I don't think I can afford to lower Qatif, though, because of where it sits on the border. Oh, hey. Hug box broken. I can go into send soon. Well, I'm going to be able to break the hug box, that is. That's cool. What does draft transports really mean, though, in this case? Anyway, I need... Either way, I need cogs, not transports. I can get transports later when I'm looking to conquer into Africa. Do that. I'm going to build my cog fleet. So, yeah. But, hey, and thank you for pointing out the forts thing, because, yeah, that's... I wasn't paying attention to that in the slightest. Huh. Neat. Not going to use them, but neat. Okay. Let's see. Let's build a spy network here. See how Mr. Otoman is looking when it comes to how much he likes me. Not very much. He thinks I'm too weak and doesn't like that I'm a body. Ah, that sucks. I wonder if I can ally Vijayanagar then. Because a lot of times, weirdly enough, Hindu nations like Abadi and Shiites better than Sunnis do. Trading on the... Yeah, we will gain 50 trade power for 15 years. I will happily do something like that that exponentially increases my income. What time? Okay, sorry, I'm getting a text asking if I can do something, and I have to ask at what time, because like I might. It just depends on whether they need me to do it like now. For another 50. Another 50. I can't. For another 50 mins. Apparently we're having fries tonight, and so what you do when you give fries a first bath in the oil, you pull them out. Basically, you pre-cook them and then you cook them again. Is that for... Can't... Is it alright? I do it at 7? Question mark. Okay. Sorry about that. So are you so Pop, you excited for EU5? Also Varus? Nerd. I'm going to go over force limit. Fight a few. And... whoop. I am making enough from that trade buff I just got that it doesn't actually matter that much. Good to know. There we go. Got super excited for Vic 3 and Imperator, and it didn't pan out. So here's my thought process. I'm still excited, and I enjoyed Vic 3, by the way. I didn't enjoy it anywhere near as much as EU4, but that's because, you know, it was, I mean, that's just, it's not. Well, number one, Vic 3 is just, no offense, it's harder to get into, like a lot harder. But I enjoyed it still. Basically, the warfare was probably the biggest thing that turned me off from it. Imperator, I actually enjoyed as well. I think I have like a solid 100 hours. I have about 60 or 70 hours in Vic, 100 hours in Imperator. I mean, Yes, I have my complaints about each game, and I think Imperator in its current state is actually decent. It's just that mine is glitched to fucking hell, and I don't know why. Certain things broke when they stopped taking care of it, so you have to download that one mod, and then yeah, I have about 100 hours in Imperator. To me, that's not too bad. I mean, it's bad for a Paradox game, considering, like, Hoi, I have, like, 400 hours, and this I have... Let's just scroll up, I think... 5,000. Anyways, but, I don't know. My thought... I'm not gonna say I trust the other content creators, like the big content creators that are talking about it. Besides one... But admittedly, I'm biased. I trust Lemon Cake. And that's because I know him. Not well, but I know him. Very nice guy, by the way. Guitar. I'll prioritize converting that then. Put that off for now. Now, I don't disagree that I think the biggest thing we need to be expecting is less about the quality of the game and more about the... No, I don't disagree on that. And note, Hoi, in my opinion, in spite of how many people have thousands of hours in that game, I actually don't think it offers that much game time either. I actually think Vic 3 has more possible reasonable game time than Hoi does. Unless you're delving into mods a lot, which I don't. I'm mostly a vanilla player of these games these days. I would say that the thing we need to worry about with EU5 is less... Yeah, that's, I agree, that's very annoying, actually, because separate pieces are very common in history, so it's ridiculous. So I would say, my thing that we need to prepare ourselves with EU5 is not it being lower quality, but that it is a fundamentally different game. It is different. It is a less... I wouldn't say a less gamey, video game. I would say it's more like... It's like halfway between the Vic 3 we wanted and EU4. Is from what I can tell. That's how I view it. And, like, Vic 3 is gonna be good eventually. But it's not there yet, you know? So I would say that's... I mean, it's okay now. Honestly, it was okay on release, too. It's just not, you know... I will finally break out of the hug box. Wait. Shit. Now I'm running into a different kind of hug box situation. How the fuck am I supposed to get my troops over? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make them think they can cross. I actually, yeah, used to that happen less often in my experience with the game. It's a good game overall, but that did happen on occasion. It was real fucking annoying. Anyways, ooh, that's fucked. Let's do that. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and take over Sind here. You know what was a fun achievement? I'm not sure if it's underrated, but it is fun. I really enjoyed Forgive Me for I Have Sinned. Even though it was an easy achievement, it was so fun.
I'm going to take the AE with the explicit intent of breaking out of this hug box.
Let me start spawning a few cogs just to not be in a position where I can't get my troops back over. Oh, well, shit. I guess I'll just win the war then. Watch this. Watch this shit. Oh, they're gonna go the long way? That's disappointing. I was gonna trap them. But yeah, EU5. EU5 is going to be... Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the game. EU5 is going to be a fundamentally different game. And that's... It's not like it's replacing... Unlike with most other ones where Vic3 was supposed to replace Vic2, EU5 will not replace EU4. They have different goals. EU5 is more about administrating an empire, while EU4 is a lot more about conquering an empire. Is kind of, I guess, what I'm thinking. No. Doesn't mean it's not gonna... EU4 is done updating. I just mean that there's enough content and the game style is unique enough that it's not going to be an issue. It's a trap. Come on. Fucking, I hate the moment this is one thing where I hate nations like this. They're like, oh yeah, you're going to be a religion that nobody else has. But, get the twist. Here's the twist. You're going to have no easy ways of conversion. And so you deal with crap like this, where your entire, where like little nation states rebel every 5 seconds. There. Let me do that. Let me go ahead and start sieging Theta. Behind an infantry. Shit. Wrong one. Wrong one. Okay, well, fuck it. Just take the damn fort. Yeah, I can propagate, except for propagation doesn't have a lot to do with my goal. So it's kind of like, it's kind of not the best for me. Okay, can I force you to surrender? Not just yet. Okay, let's see. How about now? Yeah. Cool. Because I need to finish this war now. Let me quickly do a little bit of a funny by doing this, and then doing this, so that they can't start building more troops. And then I need to beat back the Najd, and then beat back the Mara. Fuck! Okay. Sorry, that's really annoying when shit like that happens, where I could have sworn I had them, and I know they probably weren't selected, but I thought I had, and that sucks. Okay, go defeat the Najd. Boom. Okay, sure, why not? Defensive battle. Not that much of a difference. Okay, and I have enough that I can always take mercs like that. Good deal. Going after them is going to be a mistake. So my goal when I invade over here is I'm going to take out Micallef and Najran, while they take out Dongola for me. Oh, Musasha is the issue. I see. Musasha will be fine. Oh, fuck. Oh, good. They're being eaten alive. By mosquitoes. Did you see the Paradox post? Yes, I did. I don't even remember where the fuck I saw it. I think I saw it on Discord. I think you posted it on Discord. Memes. Yeah, you posted that the other day. It was funny. I should have responded, but I didn't think to. With how hectic everything's been with my plans of marathoning Silksong, it just kind of... A lot of things have fell by the wayside. Can I start building? Yes, I can. I can start building the most immoral building in the game. Taxes. You know, that sounds wrong. When I was saying that, I was thinking about taxes. It was about the tax modifier thing. I was not thinking about the fact that they're technically religious buildings. For the record, I am talking about it because I dislike taxes, not because of anything else. I do not like taxes. Not one bit. Life, being born, dying, and taxes are the constants in life. That just about, that pretty much everybody will experience to some extent. Oh. Why do you hate me? Oh, because you've decided that you're going to conquer all of Persia. Which is beneficial to me because you can weaken Persia for me. So, go for it, actually. Yeah. Steppe Empire's possibly helping me. Wait, what? There we go. Oh, well, fuck. Okay, move my armies over here first. There we go. I wait. I ally. I just hope that Huanpor doesn't become too big of a threat. Wait, no, wrong one. I would like to continue improving relations with the Uzbek. I also still want to ally the Ottomans. Use them as a method to basically a battering ram against the Middle East in this region.
As the plan is. I'm probably gonna need to start spawning it soon. Either that or I'll ally the Ottomans. It just depends on what I get to first. Change my attitude to threatened. I'm sure that will improve me in the eyes of the Ottomans. It will. What do you know? Okay. I need to convert this province first, so I cannot really afford to turn this immediately. I can't turn this immediately into a trade company. But... oh, good. It's still a body. It's a shame Pate is always destined to die. It is what it is. Boom, boom. Okay. Treasury. And let's have a look over. What do I have? So I have both mill and diplo. I want to keep up to date mill power, so I'm not going to worry about that. I think exploration might be the strat here. But I am conquering a fair bit, and I don't really need to colonize for a while, for a long while, so... yeah, I guess I'll go Diplo. Okay, I'll leave these guys in this... I'll leave my mercs in this region. Boom. And... so, fight them, turn around back to Qatar. Neat. So I could do something like this. Overbuild again. Prioritize fighting Musashi while Ethiopia beats Dongola. Then hopefully Ethiopian troops will work their way into Arabia. I could do that route. That'll give me all of this as well as the opportunity to take some ways into here. Okay, they turn around. Can't do that soon, though. I still kind of have to wait for some other stuff. Like coring and getting more manpower and stuff like that. It's all good. You reminded... they've been complaining about rebels. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Time to try to curry favors. Surprisingly, let me see. Numbers wise, I actually don't think they're a good idea to have as an ally. Oh yeah, no, they've become their own hug. They've created their own little hug box, where they are surrounded by nations that are stronger than them. I'm good, actually. I'm real good on that front. Okay, I might be able to ally Uzbek eventually. That'll be cool. Use Uzbek to break the Persians. Still not there yet. I kind of have to wait for... I want to have a fair enough number of troops that Uzbek isn't having to carry me. Like, yeah, I'll white peace no guy the moment Uzbek takes enough of it, but still a pain. Do I want to just cut down that way and do this, or sure, I could probably afford to do this and remove and send. There we go. Trade out to the one I want more. Boom. Probably you're making less trade money. Oh, okay, I don't have this yet. That's a shame. $5, $50. Oh, no, I still have that. Okay. Trade is a multiplicative. Anyways, tax is not. So I'm good. Let me gain a claim here. Bring back the tax meta. The tax meta has not been strong since the, probably since they did that whole, I think it was during Domination. I'm not sure when it was that they added the tax edict. Like, there was the one where they added the tax edict, and then you'd play as France and get in just an insane amount of money. And I still do that as France at the early game, because that is strong. Ugh, stretch. Oh. So. Just a friendly reminder here. In fact, I need to put it on the schedule. Let me go do that real quick. I will actually be available tomorrow and probably for several more days after that. Like, I'll be streaming, so if anybody wants to pop in, let me pop into my schedule right now. Add stream. Nope. Add a stream. That starts a specific day, so we're going to say... Nope. Specific day. Thursday. And then see how many hours they will allow me to do. Let's say 23 then. Because it'll technically... we'll say the number of hours I'll probably be actually on for. So let's say 12. Silk. Song. And update that. Tell viewers what they're watching. Silk Song Marathon. Save changes. Boom. Okay. Just hoping that they can beat the rebels. I figured, but like sometimes I have found there are some weirdly strong rebels. Normally it's because they have a really good general, but still. Strengthen overseas outposts is... Every province gets that. Okay. as of this moment, 18,000 basically. 18,000 by any other name. Oh, Ethiopia is fighting a war with Wallachia and Ogaden. Okay. Well, whenever that war is done, I'll see if I can drag them kicking and screaming into my war. I really only need them to handle, one nation, so that should be fine. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. I'll get rid of 3 galleys. I think I can afford that. Boom. Okay, let's see who I can rival. Persia, hell yeah. Why not? It's really hard to get these guys to like me. It's because they're militarist. Here's to hoping they try to invade Persia. And, guess Mewar will work. Mewar will do. Oh. Yike. Need to remember to start conquering into Hindu India, because if I do that, I can take provinces that I don't need to convert. Because, like, for instance, taking combat over here, I don't need to convert it, meaning I can just constantly expand in there and without any other consequences. No serious ones, at least. Ashtistan? I don't really... Oh, yeah, I have most of them. So once this one cores, I'll probably go for that. Boom. Good, very good. Okay, wait for them to finish their war. Good, they finished their war. I should be able to call them in when it's time now. Just give them a little bit longer. In fact, yeah, I can just do that. Good, because I think it's time. I'm not too worried about these guys. Yeah, I think it should be alright. Should be A-okay. Join them together. Okay. So, first thing I need to do is, has to prepare for war. Then I need to start building a spy network, so give it a couple months. And then what? Okay. Metribari, you piece of shit. You bastard. You absolute rat bastard. I just wasted those favors. Well, that sucks. Luckily, it appears that war is going fast, so it's fine. But, like, fuck that. That is bullshit. That I asked them to prepare for war, to join only my wars, and that they can't start any wars. But yet because Medjugorje decides, oh yeah, her-da-dur, I want to invade a doll. Yeah. Annoying. Okay, core. Boom. Okay. Okay, so they're going to be distracted. Then it might be a good idea just to declare now. Or wait. Wait to see where this goes. Because Aiden might be a good target soon. As well, and so I can... Oh, wait. I just realized. Why don't I just invade Hadramut? And why don't I have cores on them already? That's strange. I have to loop around? Huh. Well, that's going to be it. Money. That'll be nice. Okay, let's see here. Religious will now be double. Gain permanent claim on Egypt. Oh, good. Good. Luckily, they do not want any of my land. Either way, I'm very confused at why Hadramut is somehow... like... why I don't get a claim on Hadramut. They're actually in my goals here, and you'd think that something in here would give me a claim on them. Oh, wait. There is our former Arabia will no longer cost admin tech in here. Cool. I didn't realize that. Oh, and... oh. Tapped out. That's fine. Okay. That trade steering is excellent. That's going to make a lot of money. One of the strongest freaking abilities in the game is trade steering. So yeah, I'm gonna try to fight this war really quickly. Fabricate a claim. Shear. What the fuck? How? Why does that always happen? Well, not always, but it feels like that happens a lot when you're like, suddenly you're in a good position, you're getting ready, and then suddenly this guy gets an ally that you weren't expecting. It's like sitting here like, well, that's bullshit. Guess I'll get ready for the Musashi War again. Yeah, probably go ahead and just fucking pull the trigger. I only have many better options. I kind of need to start this. Okay. Where is my fleet? My fleet's here. Okay, go wipe them out. Oh, thank you for doing that for me, Dongola. That was very nice of you. Anyways, when I go after Musashi, we're gonna do something like this, I guess. It'll upset a lot of people, but it'll give me access to new... well, maybe more like this. Gives me access to QQ. And I can break their alliance with QQ as well. No, wait. I don't want them to break their alliance with QQ, because... I need them to be strong enough for them to... I want them to... If Persia tries to get involved and invade them or something, I want Persia to... well, I want Persia to lose. Or at least be weakened enough by it that it doesn't matter. Oh, I thought I had them both. Okay. Well, hopefully, they win their war soon, and that way I can be really fucked up and declare a war on... Oh. Oh, wow. Huh. Still feel like forming Persia is the better route, because I need to be in a position where I can win. Where I can win wars, and Persia I feel like is the only nation that'll actually give me the ability to do that. On that note, I feel like this, even though this war is definitely not done, I'm gonna end up winning it, so, I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and end a little early, because I got stuff to get ready, and all that good jazz. And we're down to only 2 viewers. Thank you to those who are new to the stream who popped in. I hope to see y'all again. I know that one of you is already gone, sadly, but you know, I hope to see y'all again. And yeah, so thank you so much. I have another stream later tonight, and I will be streaming from tomorrow to whenever the hell I beat Silksong. So I start 3 p.m. EST tomorrow. Anyways, thank you all, and peace.